Oh, crushed my guitar. Anyways, hey guys, thanks for coming today. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of just come here today for my kind of second YouTube video. That one thing I really want to talk about is just my story and why I do what I do, and that's why I'm here today. And again, thank you for all you guys have been doing, all you guys have been saying. I really appreciate that, and I really just hope to grow and continue as a person and help you guys out as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, so I just want to first of all say, I'm just doing this YouTube channel just because, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to inspire. I want to be able to help people out, and I want to be able to share what I've done to be able to help you out as well. And hopefully we can do that. So anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna kind of start with my story and why I became into fitness and into just really being more myself and be able to become more who I am. And I think that's why I do what I do today. But yeah, so first of all, as a kid, I was always into sports. I was playing soccer, to baseball, to basketball, to hockey, to all these different things, and I always just loved it. I always just loved playing sports and loved being active. I just really did enjoy that. And so then I got into karate as well, and that was kind of my big thing. I just loved it so much, and you guys probably see the tattoo. I have a couple tattoos for that, but that's another story. But yeah, so I did that, and I kept on going with it. Because I loved it so much, and I kind of just stopped every other sport except for karate because that was my main sport. And I started when I was 7 years old, and I just kept continuing with it, and I loved it. I loved it really a lot because it got me as a person to become better. And I think that was the key focus, that I was bettering myself, not just in my physical, but also my mental, my social, my everything. Because there I went to karate, and that was my place, that was my home. And anyways, and then yeah, I just kept on going, and I was able to go to provincials, nationals, and then I actually got to worlds, which was really incredible and such an achievement for myself. And yeah, that really kind of helped me to where I am today, and really got me motivated. And it was such an amazing experience. And maybe one day I'll talk more about that, which would be kind of cool. But also I was teaching karate at the age of 15, and that's kind of where I found my passion for teaching, and just for motivating and for helping others in everything, in all aspects of their life, and just being able to, motivate kids and adults, whoever it is, to be able to be physically active. And that's what I've always been passionate about, even at the age of 15. And now I'm doing what I'm doing today, which is pretty incredible. But yeah, so finally I've been able to do that. And then I was throughout high school, just had a normal kind of just a normal kind of high school career, you could say. I never really had too much trouble with high school. Just kind of was one to go there, and I did my thing, and I big into working with cars and that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, I was whenever I was in the gym, even as a kid, I was always that person to go, hey, like, I want to give it my best. I want to give it all I got. And I was always that kid running the laps at the beginning, and giving it what I had. And anyways, but throughout high school, elementary, whatever it was, I didn't really have too much of a problem with that. And I was a pretty, I guess you could say, a good kid. I don't know what that means anymore, but but yeah. But then finally I got to university, and this is kind of where my fitness journey started, in reality, and where things started to go downhill. And to be honest, for me, because this is where I want my channel to be about. I want us to be, where we are who we are, and we can struggle, we can go through things in life where it's not easy. It's not going to be a smooth sailing, and just it's going to be just a path that's straight. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be wild. And so finally, I got to university, and I'm taking education and kinesiology, so to be a phys ed teacher, that's the goal. And but then I finally started going there, and I was like, like, this is my career, this is my life. So I was like, okay, I have lots of pressure, right? And I started feeling something that I just didn't know what it was. I was like, what is going on? Like, there's something off about me. There's something wrong. And I just felt this thing, and I was like, man, this sucks. Like, what is going on? And then everybody's, oh, it's just stress, darn, it's just stress, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I kept on going, and I felt, like this thing is just not good. So I had to. I was like, yeah, I need to seek some help here. I need to just really, find out what I can do to help myself. Because that's something when we all are in some, we all have something, and we're like, okay, what is this? What am I really dealing with here? And anyways, so I was at the doctor's like probably once a week, just going back and forth, and I'm like, man, there's something wrong with me. I'm not feeling good. And so anyways, I kept on going, and then they're like, Carter, like, man, you got anxiety, man. And I'm like, what? No way. Like, how do I have anxiety? Like, I've never dealt with anxiety my whole life. I've been very active, and I've never even known what this was. So finally, I get this anxiety. What's the word for it? I'm called to have anxiety, and at that moment, it's like, oh my goodness, like now there's something really wrong with me, right? But then you find out, you're not alone. You're not. Anxiety attacks a lot of us, and I think that's what we have to know is that you're not alone. You are a part of this battle. You do have people to help you. And so finally, this is kind of where I could like pinpoint. This is where I started my fitness goals, my fitness journey, where I am today. That's why I really am who I am. And yeah, for sure, things before really did impact myself as well. But this is really where I started. And so finally, with university, again, stressful. I always knew physical activity was good and how much it impacted yourself, but I didn't know how much it impacted your mind. And I think that's what I've really found out today, and that's what I kind of want to talk about. And again, guys, sorry if I talk too long. You guys are probably like, Connor, you're talking way too much. And if you know me, I do talk a heck of a lot. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. And yeah, but yeah, no, I started going to started people start saying, Connor, you should go to the gym, man. You should go to the gym. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should. And I started going, but it wasn't. I would go, but I wouldn't go consistently. I would always just go when I was free, and when school was free, when I didn't have a lot to do. And the problem with school is, as if you're in that right now, that's just not happening. You're not free a lot. It's crazy and it's a lot of work. But anyways, so then yeah, for the first year, I would always, I would go maybe a couple times a week, and then I wouldn't go, and I would go a couple times a week, and I wouldn't go. And yeah, so and I just wasn't seeing any progress, and I was like, man, like this just sucks. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I going to the gym and really nothing's happening, right? And but the case was I wasn't doing it right, and then my mental health, there was nothing really was going on with that either. And so anyways, yeah, so I just kept on. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. And I always get people on like saying, "Carl, like, come on, Jim Carl." I'm like, "Oh no, sorry guys, I'm busy. Sorry, I got too much schoolwork." And that was the second year, and I was like, "Man, like this, I need to do something. I need to do something to change this." So finally, this is where it all kind of came in, and this is where I really started to say, Connor, you need to change your life for the better. Your anxiety is bad. You're stressing about your school too much. You're stressing about your life too much. And it's just life is not worth that. Life is worth living, guys. And I think that's what it's all about. And yeah. So anyways, so finally I said to myself, Connor, you're going to go to the gym because it's going to help you out mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, all that fun stuff, right? And but you have to put in your schedule. You have to make it like a class. You have to make it something that you're gonna do because you got to do, and not just because somebody else is telling you to do it. It's because yourself you can do it, and I think that's the biggest thing. And so finally I started doing that, and I was like, hey, maybe it might affect my schooling a little bit. I won't be able to study as much, but I'm just gonna give it a go because I know I need this for my mental health. I know I need this for myself, for my overall self. And yeah, so finally, this is about probably I should say like end of second year. I started just going to the gym consistently and really giving it what I had every time. And yes, I didn't see a lot of, I didn't like, I was always a skinny kid. And I still am kind of a skinny figure, but yeah, anyways, but I really was skin and bone. I didn't have a lot of muscle. I didn't have a lot, and then I was working out, and I still wasn't seeing any results. But the thing was, I was feeling better mentally. And I think that's what the key factor is here. You know, I was feeling better about my mental health. I was feeling better about myself in a sense, but I wasn't seeing that physical appearance that was changing. And I think most of us see that sometimes. We only see the physical actual part of it, right? And that's not what we have to see it at first. Because if you see that, you're gonna give up. You're gonna maybe not give up, but it's gonna be harder to keep going. And so I always have people tell me, Connor, like, you know, Connor, you can do it. You know, you can keep going. And I had to tell myself too, you know, Connor, you got this. You know, and once I did that, there was no stopping. And I just kept going, and especially at the university where I go to the gym, or I was at the gym anyways. There was so many people around you that would help you out to say, "Hey, Connor, you know, I got you, man. Like, you know, this we're gonna do this together." And yeah. So, anyways, yeah, no, I kept going, and I loved it so much. And throughout then third year, I really invested my time in the gym, and I really gave it everything I had. Like what I would give just as much as I had at school as in the gym. So then both were going together. But the thing was, I was studying less and going to the gym more than I did the year before, and I was getting better grades, which was the crazy part, right? Who would have thought? You know, you don't study as much, but you go in the gym and you do better. And but it was a true fact. It really does help your mental. It really does help your whole cognitive process, everything. And then I was feeling better. I wasn't feeling the anxiety. I wasn't feeling, well, I shouldn't say I wasn't feeling anxiety ever. I mean, my anxiety is always kind of just a up and down, but definitely was feeling better, and I was able to manage it. And I think that's the key factor about anxiety is you're able to manage it, not let it defeat you. And yeah, so I just kept on going, and it was just a passion of mine now. It was something where I knew this was me. This is where I'm supposed to be, you know. And I think there's a song about that. But anyways, yeah. So I knew this is where I'm supposed to be, and I could just see myself going up and up and up, and my progress was getting up, and I was starting to look better. And again, that doesn't matter. It was more about, you know, it was helping my mental, and I was being more kind of like just positive. And I think that was the key factor was, you know, I was feeling good. I was feeling really good. And then in school I could do better. I could feel better not stressing about an exam. I would go to the gym and do weights before the exam, you know, not right before the exam, but you know, the night before. And that helped me out so much. And I think, yeah, so I think that's what helped out so much in my life. And I just want to give that to you guys. And I see here that I'm already like 14 minutes in, and it feels like 2 minutes, but and hopefully this can go on YouTube, and it won't take too long. But yeah, guys, and then it just, you know, now with life going on right now, I just kept on. The gym was my place, it was my home, and I just want to show you guys that the gym and fitness and just your whole life, get active, guys. Get out there and be who you are. And if that's, you know, maybe not being in the gym, but going out to a yoga class, going out for a run, going out for something, it will help your mental. It will help your overall wellness. And I think that's a key thing you got to look at here, guys, is that, you know, being physically active for me has helped me out so much, has helped me through my journey of anxiety, helped me through the hard times, you know, and especially now with COVID being so bad that, you know, it's hard time right now. And especially for me, my anxiety has not been great. And to be honest, right? But, you know, this is what can help us through. I know this can help us through. And I know the battle is, you know, sometimes each day, but you can defeat this battle. And I just want to say to you guys, you know, you're not alone. You are an amazing person. You are somebody who is wanted. And I think that's what you have to look at. And the gym and fitness is just something that can really do so much for you. And I just hopefully you guys enjoy this and can look at it and hopefully see the whole video. If not, then hopefully you at least got one thing out of it. And that's my story. I could talk for hours about my story, as lets you guys know, but this is my shortened 15-16 minute video of it. And hopefully you guys really do enjoy it. And if you get any questions, guys, you guys let me know. And I really do hope to continue this channel and continue inspiring, putting up fitness content, life content, just mental health, talk about mental health. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll stay tuned. If you guys want to subscribe, that's even cool because we are already climbing, and it's great to see you guys. And it's not for me, it's for you guys, it's for everybody. So I really do appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.